Good morning. It's time for the morning sports talk with me, Bob. Coffee, too. Are you ready? Coffee and sports. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company. Don't forget to click those links below. Here we go. Yes, I wrote that. Oh, yeah, I'm proud of that. Yes, I am. Bob LaGrasso here from OddsJam, OddsJam TV, and the Sports Nuts with morning coffee. And you know what? It's coffee time. Let's have us some coffee. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, folks. Get your day started off good. Got to start it off with a smile. Woo! Ah, yes. Don't forget to sign up and click the links below for the best books in your state. You need multiple sports books in order to be a profitable sports bettor. And don't forget the OddsJam Partner Program. Nothing like it out there. If you want to be a partner with OddsJam, click the link below, share with your friends. You get 20% of all the revenue for those who sign up with that link. That is a very cool thing, is it not? And don't forget the 3 free bets. Sign up on OddsJam to get 3 free bets, profitable bets, sent to your email on a daily basis. It is totally free. All right, so let's go to the recap. Let's check out what happened yesterday in the world of sports. And I'm just going to tell you folks this right now. The boys at OddsJam TV give me all kinds of trouble over this guy right here, and that's Carl Anthony Towns, because his initial Cat, and I didn't know that, and I thought that was really funny. Okay, well, Cat, Steve, Randall, Mike, had 60 points last night. Not 56 or whatever in the first half or whatever Steve was trying to tell me last night. You were 199% wrong, okay? He had a 32-point third quarter. Historic night. He becomes just the 6th player in NBA history to secure a 60-point, 15-rebound game. Wow, what a game, right? Okay, so there you go, guys. Giving me all kinds of trouble. There's Cat. All right. The Cavs beat the Clippers 120 to 111. Evan Mobley with 30 points. The Hawks beat the Trailblazers 122 to 113 with a great night from Trae Young, 46 points, 6 rebounds, 12 assists. Nuggets beat the Sixers. Embiid had 34 points. Jokic, 22, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. The Hornets beat the Thunders. Rozier, 30 points. There's the Timberwolves. Let's look at that now, guys. Let's just look at that stat on Cat. 60 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists. The Warriors beat the Wizards on a great night from Steph. On his birthday, he drops 47 on his 34th birthday. 6 rebounds, 6 assists. The Kings beat the Bulls. Fox with 34 points. The Bucks outlast the Jazz. Giannis with 30 points, 15 rebounds. And the Raptors, once again, the Lakers fall to 10 games below 500. Siakam with 27 points. LeBron, a losing cause, with 30. The Raptors win 114 to 103. In the NHL, well, there was only one game, and I did pick the winner of that game wrong. Oh, well, hey, but I went 2-2 because I got 4 bets out of one game and went with 3 player props and went 2 on one of the player props as Ottawa loses to Arizona. Also yesterday, the Players' Championship with Cam Smith winning, and great job by our guys that do the golf show, Randall and Steve. They evidently jumped on him in a live bet. You need to watch their show. They are on target with what they're looking at on a weekly basis. They got their act together when it comes to golf. Cam with he was minus 13. Second place, Lahiri. Third place, Paul Casey. Fourth was Kevin Kisner, and fifth was Keegan Bradley. All right. So that kind of recaps everything that happened yesterday. Oh, NFL free agency, all kinds of things happening. It's hard to keep up on all of this. We're going to try to focus on some of that throughout the day. Woo! There's a wrong button. Hey, you know what? After that, I think it's time for one thing here, and it's time for some coffee. I got to have some coffee right now. That takes care of the recap. Cheers to y'all. Wow. You know what? That's why it's live TV. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. All right. We are going to go to the positive EV page, and I'm going to share my screen with you all as I remember to do that today. You know, years ago when I was a kid, they had live TV all the time. There was no editing. You flew by the seat of your pants, man. So that's what we're doing today. Look, I found on here something that solidified a bet that I made in hockey, and I'm going to add it right here. I actually took the Oilers, the Edmonton Oilers and Detroit Red Wings. I took the Oilers, who are at home, at minus 1.5. Okay. But I'm also going to put a little bit, probably a half a unit, on the -2 because it is a positive EV play. And it's plus 120 on Caesars. So I'm going to put a half a unit on there. The unit's 20, half a unit, 10. There you go. I've added that to my bet tracker. I really feel like the Oilers are going to dominate this game. So I'm doubling up on bets on that. One thing I'm finding out as I go through here, you know, if you look and you go to your profile, you can do that, or you can go to the bottom of the positive EV page, and you can decide whether your player props are on or off. Okay. Well, I've been actually leaving them on a lot more lately because I'm finding, you know, Mike and I did this on our last minute betting with the sports nuts. He's finding all kinds of stuff. Matt Modai's finding all kinds of stuff in the NBA. We're finding player props like crazy, folks. Player props like crazy, and they are hitting at the positive EV page. This is an extremely important page for you. Okay, so if you want to be profitable, you got to be on top of this stuff. It's great. Let's see. Okay, here was the one that I was looking at. Toronto Maple Leafs and Dallas Stars. What is this? 28 market whip. But you know what? It's over 5.5 goals, and we've got a high scoring team in the Maple Leafs, and I'm taking it. Putting 20 on this one and adding it to my bet tracker right there. All right. And speaking of which, let's take a look at the bet tracker in OddsJam and how this works. So I go to it, bet tracker, click my bets, refresh. There's the two bets that I just added that are pending with the Oilers -2 and the Maple Leaf Stars over 5.5. There is my stake. There's my put out. Here's the odds right here. Here is more pending bets here. This one lost last night, the Sabonis, over 35.5. I still have the Texas Tech, their Texas Virginia Tech money line there. This game spread in tennis here. You know, there were a few losses and there were a few wins. There's another loss. There's another win here. So if I look at, I want to see where I'm at. I'm $217 total profit. I've got $60 worth of bets hanging out there right now. 3.1% return on investment. That is the return on investment of completed bets. And my closing line value, which has to be above 50%, it's percentage of placed bets that beat the closing line value, is at 57.2. So I am really, really good there. And there you go. That's the bet tracker. That's OddsJam. And I love it. It's great. Coffee time. Let's drink. Ah, yes. Okay, so what's happening in today's sports? We got a lot of hockey going on tonight. We have a few NBA games. Let's take a look at the NBA schedule. There's really not anything on here that really trips my trigger a whole lot. Memphis, Indiana, Brooklyn, Orlando, Detroit, Miami, Phoenix, New Orleans. You know what? I'm interested in this Phoenix, New Orleans game just from the standpoint of, can New Orleans be competitive and go on the spread? So, let's take a look at where that spread is right now at this moment. Let me go to NBA on OddsJam and take a look at the point spread here right now. And we're looking at 5.5 to 6. Will the Pelicans cover the 5.5 to 6? That's a good question. We'll find out. In the NHL, several games tonight. Dallas is at Toronto, Arizona at Montreal, Anaheim at the Rangers, Islanders at Washington, Pittsburgh at Nashville, Vegas at Winnipeg, Boston at Chicago, Detroit at Edmonton, New Jersey at Vancouver, Colorado at the Kings. I'm watching that game closely. I'm thinking about making a late bet on the Kings, and Florida at San Jose. And of course, in the NCAA, we've got the two games playing games tonight. We have two tonight, two tomorrow. They're on True TV. One is at 6:40. The other one is at 9:10. Texas Southern. This is for the 16th seed against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. The line on that is 3.5 for Texas Southern, minus 3.5. They are the favorite. And the second game is Wyoming and Indiana for a 12 seed. And that one is at 4. So for Indiana. So, hey, what do you think in them games? And here's what I need you to do, okay? I want you to comment below on these games. We love comments. Also, tell me what you think of the show. Tell me whether we should do this coffee time, continue it. Is it a good thing? I think it is. A lot of people like waking up to me. I don't know why. My wife likes waking up to me. Oh, cheers. Oh, goodness. So we want to continue this on. Don't forget, we got an afternoon show, this midday show. I'm trying to bring a little rock and roll into the betting and having a good time with that. You know what? Input. We want our audience to give us input. OddsJam listens to their customers. Our customer service at OddsJam is beyond great. Okay. Our customer service people care about you. They care about you. And that is the important thing. We're all a team here, and it's extremely important. There's no I in team. We're all together. So we want you to remember that. Okay. Anyway, any suggestions on anything? We'd appreciate it. We love you guys, and we hope that you enjoy everything that we do, because we try to put out quality content for you. Okay. So here's the deal. I'll be back at 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. We're going to try this time slot a little bit more, and then we may change that time slot. Don't forget, tomorrow, Randall and Steve will have a golf video coming up. Okay. I have my NHL bets every day. We've got Modi doing his NBA, NCAA. Randall and I are actually, Randall is going to be with me at noon. He's going to be a guest and he's going to come on. We're going to talk a little bit more about this tournament. We're going to extend the midday show a little bit today. Mike and I will be here at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central Time with last minute betting with the Sports Nuts. We've always got something going on here at OddsJam TV. And speaking of OddsJam TV, Fridays, 2:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Central Time. That's it for today's coffee show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Get up, get moving. Have some coffee. Have a great day. See you later. Woo-hoo. Wait, here it comes.